Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot how they're
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
At Laurel Park racing fans, it's Sunday, and the track is fast. The turf is firm on a summer afternoon with a high of 90 degrees, but a really nice breeze kicking through the Laurel Park area out of the west, 5 to 10 miles per hour, but a good steady breeze on this Sunday card. Racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Every Friday, it's Astronic 5, our national wager. More details coming on that later this week. And, of course, Maryland Pride Day is on the way during the month of August as we wind down July. Time to look ahead to Maryland Pride Day on August 17th with 4 Maryland bred stakes, plenty of kids activities, things for the family to do, Maryland vendors as well. Mark that on your Laurel Park calendar as the day you've got to come out live to watch the races. That'll be August 17th, Saturday, Maryland Pride Day. Let's get right to the action from Sunday afternoon. 11 races. Here's the first. And they're off. Flirtation Walk going right to the front. Weekend Flyer, All Honey flashing up with early speed. And checking there was Happy Lantern. Shuffled back. She's a Handful who broke with him. Now She's a Handful all the way back to last. Polished Gal is pushed up to 4th. Midnight Crossing is in 5th. Happy Lantern is back in 6th. Now losing another spot to second last. Passed by Veil Dance. Now She's a Handful the favorite last into the far turn run where it's Flirtation Walk in front. Flirtation Walk from Weekend Flyer length and a half after 22.71 opening quarter mile. So Flirtation Walk, Weekend Flyers on the chase, trying to improve from second spot. Polished Gal the far outside as All Honey saves that ground, trying to punch through Midnight Crossing. They're coming to the last 3/16 of a mile, and it is Flirtation Walk hanging on to a narrow lead, a half in 46.08. Flirtation Walk now by 2 on the outside. Veil Dance coming at Flirtation Walk. Flirtation Walk digging for the last 16th of a mile. Veil Dance on the outside. Flirtation Walk, Veil Dance, Flirtation Walk from Veil Dance, and Midnight Crossing finished third. And they're off. Shadowboxer Dusky, Creepy the Crab, and here's the Magical One sent up between horses for early speed too. The Magical One powers up into the second spot now. Defend the Bay is in between horses to the outside. Uncle Andy, one without the rider there. Liar racing without a rider in the second grouping. Another 5 back at its Voodoo Valley, and Big Grinny is in the back of the pack heading into the far turn run now as they head into the turn, and the opening quarter 22.89. Here's the Magical One on the outside. Keep on making progress at Dusky the Magical One head-to-head, and that loose horse right there with that lead group as well. Shadowboxers racing in third right off that top pair with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Then it's back to Defend the Bay. Coming to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's the Magical One. The Magical One opening up 3 to a driving Dusky second, and Shadowboxer, and then Defend the Bay in fourth, half in 46.97 through the last furlong, and it's the Magical One now 7 lengths clear. The Magical One and Jorge Ruiz coming home with a double. The Magical One just match racing with that loose runner. The Magical One by 8 lengths. The Magical One pouring it on. The Magical One from Defend the Bay, and then Big Rinny. And fourth was Voodoo Valley. Creepy the Crab or Shadow Boxer next. And they're off. Golden Gary stumbled a bit at the start. From between horses, Dreaming of Love, Sky Scanner broke sharp on the inside. Is A for Artist, and A is for Artist. And here's Mr. Frank's Way showing early speed. Sky Scanner back in fourth, and the inside is Golden Gary, and Kid Macho is the last runner. Dreaming of Love past that half-mile pole and heading in the turn. Mr. Frank's Way, the inside is A is for Artist, and Sky Scanner is in fourth. Golden Gary fifth on the inside, about 5 to close into the turn run, and Kid Macho is last. So it is Dreaming of Love with a 2-length advantage from A is for Artist through a 22.90 opening quarter mile. Sky Scanner is third in between horses. Golden Gary down to the inside, ridden along from fourth. They're at the top of the stretch now, and Dreaming of Love turns in a little bit wide off that turn. It is Dreaming of Love in front by about a length from A is for Artist, and Sky Scanner down to the inside trying to punch on, half in 47.18. And it is Dreaming of Love. Sky Scanner on the inside. The outside is A is for Artist. Sky Scanner on the inside keeps a straight course. Sky Scanner, Dreaming of Love drifting out. A is for Artist is right there in that photo for second. Then Golden Gary, it's Sky Scanner and Sheldon Russell. Minute 5.72. And they're off. Mr. Discretionary, very sharp beginning, going right to the front. From Horton just in the second spot, and Let's Go Mick is now moving forward into third, and Alluring Silver in between horses fourth into the turn run. Horton not cornering very well, trying to sneak through down to the inside. Horton on tight on the inside of Mr. Discretionary, who's got the lead. Horton a bit tough to handle second, and Let's Go Mick is in third. And Red Clay Road is fourth. Alluring Silver and Unequivocal are next. Another two. Cannon's Roar is 7 lengths from the Pacemaker, and it's Joe's Bull Cat and Broker's Reward racing back in the pack with Elementary. For 14 lengths from first to last, opening quarter 24.07. Mr. Discretionary just a half in front from Let's Go Mick, and Hoden settled down a bit more on the inside in third. Alluring Silver, Red Clay Road is in fifth. Cannon's Roar is sixth and trying to work forward now in between horses. Cannon's Roar tugging along in between horses now within 3.5 or 4 off that lead of Mr. Discretionary, who got a 48.12 half mile into the far turn. Mr. Discretionary from Let's Go Mick by a half length. Then it's Alluring Silver in third. Cannon's Roar getting closer between. Holding his fifth on the inside, and Joe's Bold Cat trying to rally now a half dozen from the front, followed by Broker's Reward and Unequivocal and Elementary and Red Clay Road. Mr. Discretionary pop the latches on top, still going 6 furlongs a minute. 12.10 has the lead by 2 now with a furlong left to go. Let's Go Mick. Cannon's Roar is trying to level on the far outside. Cannon's Roar is coming now on the outside. Here comes Cannon's Roar. Mr. Discretionary. Cannon's Roar is coming. Cannon's Roar. Cannon's Roar beats a photo finish between Mr. Discretionary or Let's Go Mick, then Joe's Bold Cat and Broker's Reward. And they're off. Wilco's Golden Eye, Higher Purpose. Here's Cash Exchange in the firing line. Higher Purpose going to go to the lead from the chasing Cash Exchange. Wilco's Golden Eye third. And Glad Dad is fourth on the inside. And Iron Lion. And the outside of that is Detroit Cowboy. Disco Express down in the holler. And last is Bobo Jones. Higher Purpose, the speed to catch, a length and a half from Cash Exchange second. And Glad Dad is third of the inside. Wilco's Golden Eye. Detroit Cowboy getting underway 4 wide. And moving with that one is Iron Lion, the gray, 3 wide of the pink colors, another 2 lengths back. Down in the holler and Disco Express and Bobo Jones. 22.93 is that opening quarter mile. Higher Purpose from Cash Exchange and Wilco's Golden Eye and Detroit Cowboy the far outside, driven along and down in the holler, and the inside is Glad Dad into the stretch. 46.75 was the half mile, and Cash Exchange going past now Higher Purpose to take the lead by 2. Out of the center of the track is Detroit Cowboy. Wilco's Golden Eye battling along for third, and down in the holler's got a bit of momentum late to grab a share too, but with a 16th to go, it's Cash Exchange. Cash Exchange and Julio Correa, they're coming home to win, comfortable by 5. Higher Purpose was second. Down to the holler, Bobo Jones came flying late to make it close there, and Wilco's Golden Eye, Detroit Cowboy. 5, and then a photo. Cash Exchange. And they're off. Good beginning with the favorite, Well Hello, set 2 ball early foot along with Atlantic Avenue. And here's the gray able to smile up on the inside, close to. And then Ortinola in between horses, and Little Song is last. Atlantic Avenue up top now. Atlantic Avenue just that neck in front from Well Hello, rating alongside in the second spot. Another 2 lengths back, able to smile unhurried in third position there. And if followed by, set 2 ball out of the clear in fourth. Another length and a half more, Ortinola. And Little Song now has 6 to 7 to make up. Atlantic Avenue through an opening quarter at 23.97, 3/4 of a length in front on the big favorite, Well Hello second, and the gray is able to smile a bit more settled out of the inside third and sit 2 ball right alongside of that one within 3 lengths of the pace as they head into the far turn run. Then Ortinola and Little Song is last. Not much change with Atlantic Avenue, still leading Well Hello, narrow margin. Sit 2 ball coming with a 3 wide bid and a 47.23 half mile. 3 of them line up across the track. Sit 2 ball on the outside, putting that head in front, but Well Hello matching strides with Say 2 ball. Atlantic Avenue pressured to stay on down to the inside in third and able to smile as in fourth. Into the stretch with a 1/4 of a mile left to go. 6 furlongs a minute 11.61. Set 2 ball got ahead in front from Well Hello, the big favorite battling on the inside. 2 to 5 favorite Well Hello. Set 2 ball on the outside. Set 2 ball and Well Hello. Well Hello's got to work for it. Set 2 ball. Well Hello with a 16th to go. Set 2 ball got the gray head in front. Well Hello on the inside, working ever harder. Set 2 ball and Julian Pimentel. Set 2 ball to beat Well Hello. Won it by a neck. And lengths back, 7 lengths back, and Ortinola finished third. Minute 37.04. 5-7-3-6. And they're off. All About Mike gets the first call from the gate. Here's Great Herman moving forward to the outside. Harlan's Hunch with speed 2, and All About Mike now in the back 4th spot as Burford's up with speed. So Burford, Great Herman, and Harlan's Hunch, they're really flying up front. All About Mike now 4th and 5 off the trio of speedsters. A Day Strike to the inside. Don't Poke the Cat is now 9 from the pace, and Captain Thunder, and last is I Ain't Never. Into the far turn, 23.07, the contested opening 1/4 mile. Burford down to the inside, and Harlan's Hunch on the outside, head-to-head for the lead. All About Mike tries to circle the far outside. Day Strike called in for run. Here's Day Strike. Day Strike ready to strike right off the heels now. The leaders at the 3/16 pole. Into the stretch now, and Day Strike on the outside carries on with it. And Don't Poke the Cat coming on the run far outside. 46.10 was the half mile. Here's Don't Poke the Cat. Don't Poke the Cat pokes ahead in front from Day Strike. And Captain Thunder third. Don't Poke the Cat. Don't Poke the Cat. From Day Strike and Captain Thunder. And they're off. Tempt Me Twice and Hall Pass out firing early. Love You Much, Uncle Huge, the outside Excellisberg racing forwardly too, and it's Baltic Art about a half dozen from the front. Eastern Bay right alongside of Baltic Art. Another two back in the field. Jump Street Hero is in the back. Heading off of the turn, 8 lengths covers them, and the leader is Tempt Me Twice. Tempt Me Twice a half length from Excellisberg, and Hall Pass working harder third. Uncle Huge is in fourth. The inside is Love You Much in fifth, and Eastern Bay is sixth. Still a half dozen from the pace. Opening quarter 23.34. And so Tempt Me Twice, Excellisberg on the outside, Uncle Huge just off that pair. Hall passed out of the inside, Eastern Bay, then followed by Love You Much, and then Baltic Art. In the back there is Jump Street Hero. Into the stretch, half 46.05, 3/16 from the line. Tempt Me Twice fending off Excellisberg has run a big one. Out of the center of the track, Eastern Bay is leveling, and here comes Eastern Bay, mowing him down to the center of the course, and Love You Much to run with Eastern Bay. These two, Love You Much, Eastern Bay, Eastern Bay, Love You Much, Love You Much, Eastern Bay, Eastern Bay, Love You Much. Photo, too tight to call. Maybe Eastern Bay from Love You Much at the second wire. Minute 8.66. Photo finish. In the gate. And they're off. Good break there for Conquest Falcon, Tachyon, and To Be or Not To Be, the inside three, and Foxhole right up there with early foot two. The far outside now moving up is You've Got a Plan. So I've Got a Plan is going to try to contest that early pace with Tachyon into the turn run. So I've Got a Plan, Tachyon out of the inside, open up 2 lengths on To Be or Not To Be, and Foxhole right alongside in that second pair. Conquest Falcon is racing along on the inside, and 10 Ike is 8 lengths off the pacemakers. Whiskey Dreamin' Unhurried, and Charmin' Charlie Ray, and Tracy with the Y, who broke a bit outwardly his last now. Some 17 lengths from the pace, 23.71 the opening 2 furlongs. I've Got a Plan on the outside, and Tachyon testing from the inside. It's 3 lengths back, and Foxhole To Be or Not To Be. 10 Ike's now making some progress. So 5 from that lead is 10 Ike. Charmin' Charlie Ray moving up a bit of the outside. Conquest Falcon caught in some traffic in between horses into the turn. Conquest Falcon now within 5 of the front as they round that far turn. So the pacemaker still I've Got a Plan. Tachyon to the inside with 10 Ike ever closer. At 47.29 half mile. 10 Ike now joining the front runners. And next is Charmin' Charlie Ray and Conquest Falcon out of the inside. Conquest Falcon pushes up to 5th, top of the stretch, a wide open affair. And it's 10 Ike perhaps ahead in front from Tachyon, and in between horses I've Got a Plan. Conquest Falcon to the center of the track along with Charmin' Charlie Ray and To Be or Not To Be for a long left to go. 10 Ike has to open up. Conquest Falcon, Charmin' Charlie Ray on the outside coming too. Charmin' Charlie Ray trying to get 10 Ike, Conquest Falcon, and Charmin' Charlie Ray. Photo there for a second. 10 Ike is the winner. Close to the next spot with I've Got a Plan or To Be or Not To Be. In a rough. Port Louis just a beat slow, but now going to try to rush up there to the inside. Four of them line up down the chute. They fire outside of Arrivederci and City Gold, also Greek God, and now Port Louis trying to chime in with early speed, and Fantastic is there too. Five of them almost 2 lengths apart, just in behind Howyer for Money. Contested pace early. I saw they 6 lengths back, A True Gentleman, and Broad Expanse is last at about 13 off of Port Louis. Had to work a little hard to get the lead there. It's Port Louis in front from Fantastic by a length. It's Greek God, the red colors on the inside, and City Gold settled in fourth right off for speed. Howyer for Money punching through down to the inside. Length and a half more, and it's Arrivederci, who's got 5 to close now. In the back of the pack, a Broad Expanse and A True Gentleman are sharing last, some 8 off that hot pace up ahead. It's Fantastic and Port Louis. Opening quarter was 23.95. The half, 46.85. Rock solid pace for this group. So midway on that turn, here comes City Gold. City Gold now. City Gold to the lead. City Gold's in front. Arrivederci driving onto the far outside. Then it's Fantastic, and Broad Expanse swings into action, widest of them all. Into the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. City Gold, Broad Expanse on the outside. Arrivederci there in between horses, and Greek God 6 furlongs a minute 11.99. Broad Expanse on the outside trying to reach for City Gold. City Gold digging down. City Gold, Broad Expanse on the outside. Arrivederci in between with a 16th left to go. City Gold very gritty. Broad Expanse one more try on the outside. Arrivederci in between horses. Photo finish. City Gold, Broad Expanse, and Arrivederci. Photo finish, minute 37. And they're off. Paid Holiday gets the first call, going to the lead, broke last, but now rushing up to take the lead. Louis Trez is next, and in between horses is Rafter next in fourth. Creighton is next in fifth, and Aggregate on the outside. And Awesome Tracker. Awesome Tracker drops third last position. They're followed by Press Releases Sing a Verse. So it is going to the lead. Going to the lead is on the lead with Paid Holiday on the outside testing the issue, and it's 5 lengths back, and Aggregate and Rafter racing third and fourth, and Louis Trez under pressure there in fifth. Awesome Tracker is 6 on the outside. Creighton in between horses. Press Release rolls up on the inside, and Singiverse with a lot to do. Opening quarter went at 22.67. They're at the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go, and going to the lead down to the inside in a 46-second half mile, trying to punch on with it, and Paid Holiday to the outside, a separation of 6 lengths. The others have a lot of running to do now. They've got a furlong left to go. Going to the lead. Going to the lead is 30-1. Going to the lead, maybe going to the winner's circle at a big price. Going to the lead, Avery Wisman pulling away. A running double for Wisman. It's going to the lead. In front. Paid Holiday was second in Singiverse, followed by Press Release. Sunday's cards in the books. Will take a few days off. Join us for simulcast action on Thursday afternoon. Live again here at Laurel Park Racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in through the month of August, heading into the Timonium meet at the Maryland State Fair. LaurelPark.com for details and information. Our racing calendar, news, and events at LaurelPark.com, and sign up for our email, LaurelPark.com/email. Stay on track with news, promotions, and special information from Laurel Park.